Abbeyleix in County Laois got its name from the Normans when they came to Ireland. The county itself has had its name changed a few times. Originally it was Laois land, in the 1550s it was the Queen's County, and then in 1922 it was changed to County Laois. The de Vesey landlords came to Abbeyleix in 1699. That family, through the generations, planned and built the town of Abbeyleix, and it has changed very little since then. The Abbeyleix Heritage Centre is housed in a building which was a school from 1884 to 1983. Tom Cox is the man who runs the centre.
There are about 35 listed buildings in Abbeyleix, and when you walk down the street in Abbeyleix, you can feel the old town. And that's the unique position that Abbeyleix is in, that so much of the streetscape is preserved in the plan that the de Veseys had for the town. It's vitally important that we connect with our heritage. And heritage isn't about buildings, although there are iconic buildings, but it's about the people who occupy those buildings, who lived and worked in them, their circumstances, how their social circumstances changed over time, and what we can learn from them. And for example, we have Morrisseys, who came to the developing town of Abbeyleix in 1775 and opened a general store. The same family traded in that premises from 1775 up to Christmas 2004. There's a preservation order on the premises, and you can walk into Morrissey's pub today and you get the feel of ancient times. So that connects it with the people. One of the last things that the first Viscount de Vesey, whose plan it was, would have done was to build the market house in 1836. That building has survived and is today our library, but it was the hub for the actual market town. And the idea of the market town was to make the town an economically viable unit. And it certainly worked in the case of Abbeyleix. They brought the markets, laterally they brought the trains to Abbeyleix 1865. Unfortunately, we got rid of them in 1961, 62. So we kind of upset their plans a little bit. But all of that is there to see and to feel about the town.
In the early 1900s, Ivo de Vesey set up a carpet factory in the town in order to give employment to young girls. That factory went on to make carpets for the Titanic, and the factory closed the same year the Titanic sank. The building was later used in the 1950s by the Abbeyleix Motor Company. There is a wealth of artefacts in the Heritage Centre which gives the visitor a sense of the social history of the town. This motoring book from the 1920s lists the de Vesey Arms Hotel, which is now closed. It had 14 beds and a garage for 3 cars. The de Vesey family substantially funded the building of the St. Michael and All Angels Church of Ireland church in Abbeyleix. It's a graceful building dating back to 1865 with very precious stained glass windows. They were designed by the English artist Henry Holliday in the 1890s. Back in 1962, a notice was placed in the Church of Ireland newsletter letting parishioners know about a summer fete in the vicarage grounds. Now it's 50 years on, and the fete has been put on every August, and the second generations of Carters, Harveys and Thompsons, along with others, are still running the event. The local High Nelly enthusiasts make their way through the town to the Rectory Garden, and the 7th Viscount de Vesey is here to officially open the fete. He is indeed impressed with the turnout.
Yes, it's amazing, helped by the weather of course, isn't it? Always an incredible turnout for this fete. And as a community, we're very much focused on the community and our heritage and our history, and the fact there's 50 years of this fete and it goes from strength to strength. I think in the last 30 years we've all over the country become much more aware of our heritage and been less selective about which bits of heritage we celebrate. And we now realise that all our heritage is our heritage. And with that has come an appreciation of the architectural heritage, the 18th and 19th century heritage, which was slightly neglected for a period of time as being sort of unfashionable, but now there's a real joy and appreciation of what we have, and in Abbeyleix it's particularly rich in this, and we're blessed in having this huge history
Canon Patrick Harvey is the leader of the Church of Ireland flock here in Abbeyleix.
We raise a lot of money for charity during the year, but the Fate, and we unashamedly say this, the Fate is raising money for the parish to maintain the beautiful church here in Abbeyleix, St Michael and All Angels. It does cost a lot of money to upkeep every year, and the money raised at the Fate goes towards that. If you talk about heritage, we are supported hugely every year by all the townspeople, or those of them who don't go to the beach, come to the Fate on the bank holiday Monday afternoon. So we have a very happy link with the town. When you walk around Abbeyleix, you can't avoid coming into contact or engaging with buildings that the Devesi family have been involved with, or the evolution of those buildings, the building of them. So this Heritage Week, we would like to reflect and give thanks in our parish for the influence of the family in our parochial buildings.
The people of Abbeyleix certainly are very proud of their built heritage. My goodness, they keep the town spick and span. It is spotless. So we'd also like to wish them the very best of luck for the Tidy Towns competition this year. Now, as I was saying at the top of the programme, this is National Heritage Week.